they're going to be challenged this weekend for sure.
And let's talk about the opponent a little bit. Tennessee's quarterback Josh Dobbs is going to be the best quarterback they have faced this year. And Florida has the very talented corner in Vernon Hargraves, but Tennessee also has Cameron Sutton, who has NFL-ready skills. They don't call him Sunday Sutton for no reason. Up around the bend, you've got your last high school basketball season, then it's off to Gainesville for you. What are you doing to plan ahead and get ready for that next big step?
Just eat more, try to work out. You know, those guys are, you know, I've seen Casey Hill and the other guards, you know, they're a lot bigger than I am.
Coach McElwain said they're trying to find their identity. He said he wants to have a relentless pursuit of discipline. He said that he wants their identity to be getting off the field on third downs and maintaining possession on third downs, and he wants them to be making very explosive plays. He pointed out Ahmad Fullwood and said that he shows glimpses of those explosive plays, but he wants him to play more like he's 6'3" and not 5'8". Cody?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And I know that making an immediate impact was a big thing for you. What did the coaches tell you about your role as a Tiger?
As a role, I've been a slide. I also come in the outside and inside off the ball, get me in space, get me on double move routes, just try to get me the ball and get touches and score points. That's the thing with them. They get me in the return game, special teams, punt return, kick return, all those type of deals.
Right now, obviously, you're a very talented athlete on the football field, but everyone has something they're working on. So what do you want to improve about your game before you get to Auburn?
I'll just get stronger.
Now let's talk about the defense. New Mexico State's offense was up-tempo, a little difficult for them in the first half, but they picked it up in the second. Cody, what did you see there?
Yeah, you know, there's some communication issues in the very beginning. That's something McElwain talked about in the secondary.
He saw. Fun fact, this game is a rivalry of the sisters. Florida's senior defensive specialist Mandy Monserez is competing against little sister Allie Monserez tonight, who is the setter for the Gamecocks.
Well, they've definitely got some big guys coming in as true freshmen on the offensive line. So that's probably one of the big questions, but something that we're sure about is the defensive backs. The secondary is really strong on this team, Cody. How is that going to help them?
Yeah, there's no question that it's going to make up for a lot of potential miscues. And I think
what do you expect to see from the Florida coaches and the team whenever you go visit there?
Well, I expect to win, but first of all, but you know, just the dedication through the players and coaches, and you know, and how energized it is on the sidelines.
And on Florida State's offense, Jameis Winston played arguably the worst game of the season. He threw 4 interceptions and only had 125 yards. How was Florida's defense able to slow him down so much?
Secondary.
The Florida football team is looking to get over the 500 mark in the SEC as they welcome Missouri to the Swamp this weekend. Hoping to rebound after a heartbreaking loss to LSU over the weekend, the Gators are putting the pieces back together for their homecoming game. Florida's opponent, Missouri, was shut out by the Georgia Bulldogs over the weekend when the Tigers quarterback Maddie Mock. And some other problems that Florida had. Last week they had no penalties. This week they had 12. Austin Hardin missed 2 field goals from 35 and 34 yards, so it was kind of a sloppy game. Coach McElwain was very livid in the press conference after the game. He said that they had a lot of missed opportunities to make plays. What do you think happened there?
That's a good question, to go from one penalty into play as well as they did. I mean, that's what we were talking about at this point a week ago, is how well they played and how disciplined everything was. Kind of all went out the window. McElwain said there was hints of it Monday, seeing guys being late, not having their ankles taped properly.
It was last summer on this field that Florida lost defensive lineman Dominic Easley to a season-ending ACL tear that prompted one of the worst seasons in Florida football history. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Amanda Wood, WUFT News.
All right, Amanda, thank you so much.
The Florida Gators fell to the Vanderbilt Commodores 34-17 for the first loss in Gainesville to the Commodores since 1945. The Gators found themselves in situations that, according to head coach Will Muschamp, they just could not get out of. And the possibility of a bowl game seems even further away, but senior John Halapio says they still have something to play for.
Hey, I'm Amanda Wood here with Javon Myers, standout corner from Pasco High School and committed to the University of Florida. Javon, how strong is that commitment?
That was pretty solid. I'm still looking at schools, though. I'm not just gonna, leaving anybody out. I'm still looking at schools, but I'm pretty good right now in Florida.
What coaches have you been talking to, and what do they say about how you would fit in with this team?
I talked to all the coach staff, but mostly Coach Callahan, Coach Callahan. But he's like one of my friends, so it's just like a friendship we have, a bond. I think he said that I'm gonna be a big impact freshman year, so that means a lot to me. 'Cause I always wanted to play soon, right away. Everyone wants to play right away in college, so I think that's a big part of me being a commit at Florida.
And what visits do you plan on taking?
I'll probably take North Carolina, Michigan, Mississippi State, for right now. I don't know anymore yet.
Now, you guys had a tough loss tonight, but you had a pretty good interception in the beginning. What happened with your team tonight?
I think we just gave up to the most part, but we tried pretty hard, and they're just a better team.
Your brother is a pretty highly recruited wide receiver, and you're a highly recruited corner. Did you guys get to play a lot and help each other out growing up?
Yeah, he taught me a lot. Like, he taught me everything I know, but, like, guarding a wide receiver and being a tough player I am. So, like, he's all, like, my role model almost, and I get, like, my skill came from really him.
Would it be cool to play against him at Florida?
Yeah, it'd be cool to play with him and play against him.
All right, and what's your favorite post-game meal?
Lifesavers.
All right. Javon Myers right here. Keep it locked right here on FightingGators.com for all your Gator sports updates.